fuck?
Yo, what? In the day, I really like love different.
But you know, you can end a relationship, and a relationship can expire and not be a beef. Like, you can decide at any moment that the peace that you talk about, that you want, that you reference is like God, which God is peace.
Yeah.
You can get that, but you have to do the work, because the Bible that you read says faith without work is dead. So how do you get to a place of peace if you keep entertaining the chaos?
That's one of my like flaws, bro. I'm not ashamed of it, but that's one of my flaws.
No, you shouldn't be ashamed, but you should just own.
I want to fix it.
No, you don't have to want to fix it. You just need to own. We want you to own whatever it is, so we can just know what it is. Like, you look at this straw.
I think honestly,
this straw is not a camel. So if I say this is a straw, it's a straw.
I just don't have. It's like this thin line between, like, I don't know. I be having visions and dreams and stuff, like, so sometimes I be seeing things differently than everybody else. We're feeling things differently. And it feels, I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's suffering from, like, trans.
I'm not asking about him. I'm asking about you.
Me?
Not him suffering from anything. It's crazy. Anyway, y'all, shit, I'm just about to start like a video because I don't even see too many people here, which is cool. But yeah, so everybody knows that Chrisean, or maybe not everybody, but Chrisean Rock had went on Jason Lee's talk show or whatever. And you know, by the previews of the show, everybody was thinking that Jason Lee was going to ask the proper questions, and he did not ask the proper questions to me at all. And to me, he was just beating around the bush because he knew that Chrisean would possibly get mad at some of the questions that he was trying to ask him. Okay, and I feel like he should have asked the proper questions. Like, you should have got down to the nitty gritty. But the thing about it is, hey, what's going on? What's up, y'all? I'm talking about the Jason Lee show with Chrisean Rock, and how he was supposed to ask her the proper questions. I feel like, what's up with it? I literally just got on. You're not late. Literally just got on. I'm talking about Chrisean Rock with the Jason Lee interview. The way how they basically edited, you know what I'm saying? I thought that he was going to ask the proper questions. I don't know what I thought, but I thought I was going to watch a good interview. To be honest, the interview was very boring. And I feel like Jason Lee was holding back because Chrisean is his friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who reached out to who to do this interview, but to be honest, it was trashy. It really was, like, trashy as hell. I was disappointed, but expected it to go like that. No, for real, because, you know, Chrisean was being extra nervous because she already knew that Jason was going to ask some questions. He knew that she was extra nervous, so I feel like that's a part of the reason why he did not ask her the proper questions. And he goes to ask her, did you have something to do with Ronnie? And she talk about, no, you're lying. You do have something to do with Ronnie. You're lying. You're lying. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just the proper questions were not asked to me. And I was irritated. I was. My bad. I be having people talking to me while I'm doing this. It's funny because it wasn't even 24 hours later and she was out causing chaos and terrorizing people. Wait, after the live? Or was this, when was this? When was she doing that? Who is Larry? I don't know who that is. Well, she probably trying to rebrand that, and that why the question that were asked, right? That's what I'm trying to say. To be honest, I feel like she already knew all the questions he was going to ask. They've been talked about this shit before they even got on the show, because the way how she was acting like she barely wanted to talk. All of the good questions that he asked a little bit, she kept sipping her water and doing all this extra shit. Like, girl, get to the nitty gritty, Jason. Like, really get to the nitty gritty. Seriously. Yes, after the live. Wow, that's crazy as hell. Wow. She sat on the show line because, like, you talking about, because Jason Lee asked her, like, when was the last time you had intercourse with Blueface? She gonna have the nerve to say 2 years and smiling. Like, you claim that you're such this Christian and this godly person and you're changing and you came up here to tell the truth, but you're not telling the truth. Like, why, out of all the women that Blueface has, why does he have to lie about a body? I'm not talking about like pew-pewing somebody, but I'm talking about actually having relations with somebody. Why does he have to lie about having relations with Chrisean? Who is Chrisean for real? Like, seriously, why does he have to lie to do that? I don't understand. So it's like, Chrisean, like, he already exposed you. He already said that y'all had relations already, and then you're coming out and saying that you didn't. It's ridiculous to me. I don't even know. It's crazy. He pays her to lie on his show. No, for real. He probably like, damn, Chrisean, just come on. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna ask what the fans want, but you really don't have to answer it, because he's like, oh, I want to ask you about, you know, your exes or who you've been dealing with, and then he's like, oh, if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to talk about it. Like, what? Isn't that why she's on the damn show? Like, seriously. And then he goes to ask her, why are you collabing with Blueface, or why are you being seen with Blueface when Nevaeh's about to have her baby shower the next day? So this show has been done, you know what I'm saying? Because Nevaeh been had her baby shower, Nevaeh already had the baby, and yada yada. But he proceeds to ask her, why is she linking up with Blueface while he has that going on? And Chrisean was just acting so dumb, like she doesn't know what he's talking about. All of this shit is for clicks. All of this shit is for views. All of this shit is for this. I was just like, girl, why are you lying? Talk about she's done with that situation. No, you're not. No, you are not. The girl already said we K. No, for real. She did already said that. She already incriminated herself already. She is one of the guests he pays top dollar for. No, for real. That's why he kept saying, oh, this is one of the guests that she's been here. She's nobody new. Yada, 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 that Jason Lee was saying. That interview was a fucking disappointment to me. I'm sorry for cussing, but that interview was the most disappointingest interview ever. And I promise you, the trailer that they edited, I thought that this dude was going to be asking good questions. This man ain't asked shit for real. And then when he did ask, he was beating around the damn bush. Like, we want to know what's up. Like, we don't have time for the beating around the bush. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we want to know the truth here. Okay, we want to know. By watching that interview, I was left with zero answers. I mean, zero answers. Because Chrisean lied the whole entire time. The whole entire time she lied. It was trash. I can agree with that. It was trash as fuck. Like, I don't know what they had, what they thought that they had with this interview. But, baby, this interview was not what we thought we was getting. They friends. Exactly. And I was thinking the same thing, like, why are you getting interviewed by your friend? I don't understand that. Like, why are we getting interviewed by friends here? Because your friend is not going to ask you all of the questions that we really want to know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand this interview at all, to be honest. And then basically he was saying that before Chrisean did her interview, Blueface was there. It's like, you're with this dude. I bet you she literally came with him. And in her interviews talk about that it's only for, what she said, it's only for clips and all of this extra shit. But, excuse me, you're there with the man right now as we speak. How is this only for clips and views? Jason literally just said, like, Blueface was just here. You know that you with that man. Why you sitting over there acting like you not with him, and oh, that's just for this, and girl, you fake as hell. I hate the fake shit. What was the point of you coming up to this interview? And I feel like she only did this interview because she wanted to prove to the people that if Jason did ask her, did you have something to do with Ronnie? No. And acting like she's just sweet girl, people could leave her alone. All of this shit is for, to be honest, I feel like she came up there so people can think that she changed. You know what I'm saying? She trying to, excuse me, she trying to give off this persona that she changed. Like she's so holy. I'm in white. I got this going on. This and this and this. And then when Jason Lee asks about Junior, you see how he was beating around the bush though? Oh, because I have a, what did he say? I have a nephew or something to that extent that has autism and he's going to school or whatever he said. And he was like, oh, well, you know, what's the challenges that you have when you take care of Junior? And this girl going to proceed to say that Junior is going to do everything in time. She feel like Junior is delayed. Hey, Cassie. Hey, girl. What's going on? She feel like Junior is delayed, but he will catch up on his own pace or whatever. He's not the same as the other kids. He will catch up in time. That is her excuse. She's been saying that. She's saying that she's taking him to therapy, which we have not seen the therapy that she has taken him. And Jason Lee had a good point. Like, you're doing good, you're doing this, you look good, you look healthy. Why do you keep coming back to the circus? Why do you keep coming back to the circus? And she could not explain why. And then he goes to proceed to ask her, why are you hanging out with somebody that is publicly denying your child? And this girl goes to say, oh, Blue is not like that when he's off a camera. He really wants to bond. Absolutely not. I would not tolerate that from no man. If you're not going to claim my baby in public, you're not going to claim my baby in private. And that's just what it is. We're not going to play like this shit. So to be honest, I feel like Chrisean is definitely a dummy. Because if you're going to sit up there and say, oh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet off of camera. But on camera, he's a different person. He's not, he is not claiming your child on camera, but wants to claim your child off camera. Is insane to me. I would not even be speaking to a man like that at all. And then on top of it, this man has a woman that is pregnant, had his baby. Why are you still thinking about this dude? Get over it. Go find you another dude. Seriously. Because I know for a fact Chrisean got a lot of dudes in that damn phone. But she's just so fixated on Blueface for what? Move on. Like, are you serious? I have never been stupid for a guy. I'm not gonna lie. Once I heard a guy has cheated on me, I've moved along. Like I said, I'm human. She's human. People are different. You know what I'm saying? She's not the same woman as me, though. Like me, I had to grow to love myself. Do you know how hard it is to leave someone that you thought was there for you? You have to love yourself first before you can love somebody else. I'm not going to have somebody talk to me any type of way, disrespect me, go and screw women in my face, and I'm sitting there and letting them do that. I could never be that type of woman. I could never be that dumb. Nah. If I don't see the proof of this person doing it, then I don't have no proof. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's dumb in a sense. But if I don't have no proof, then I don't have no proof. But if I have proof, I'm out. I'm not about to be dealing with that. All I'm doing is hurting myself. At the end of the day, these dudes don't miss sleep. They sleep regardless if you're arguing with them. Whatever you have going on with these men, they still get their sleep. It's us women that be up crying all night, worried about this, worried about that. These men don't care like that. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have sleepless nights over us like we think they do. They don't. They could go to bed immediately. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like women needs to get their spark back up and actually show these men what's really going on. That you don't need this man. He's talking to you all type of way. Move along. Nevaeh is a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? Nevaeh can find another guy. Nevaeh does not have to settle at all. But right now, Blueface has Nevaeh thinking that she ain't got nobody. And that she can't get nobody. And that's where everything goes back to, you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? Love yourself. And know that you're worth more than that. Regardless of how you think you look. You are worth more than that. You can leave. You can find somebody else. Because whatever somebody's trash is somebody's treasure. So he might not treat you good. He might treat you like trash. He don't appreciate you. But the next person will love you down to the ground. And that's a fact. And that's just it. That's all. And I'm glad that you asked me that question for real. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we are women and we do fall into the trap. But I do feel like these women put themselves into the trap. I feel like Nevaeh would have been better off not getting pregnant. But that's neither here or there. But I feel like she would have been better off. She would have been way better off if she did not get pregnant. As soon as she got pregnant, you know, it's just like at this point, you're not giving anymore, Nevaeh. And that's just it. Nevaeh don't know her worth, period. That's why she accept anything from him. No, for real, she does not know. She does not know. Like, you're not ugly. Like, I mean, I thought you knew that already. You had all of this might. You had all of this dignity before. And all of this, what am I trying to say? Oh my God, y'all, my mind be like going. But it's like you had all of this ammunition at first when you first started coming around. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now the dude, he didn't blew you out like a candle. I mean, just like that. Blew you out like a candle. Babe, you don't have no light at all. I was in a abusive marriage, so I can tell you it can happen. Took me 6 years to walk away. I agree with that, but the thing about it is Nevaeh is not married. That's the difference. When you're married, I feel like you do take the extra mile to try to keep the marriage. You see what I'm saying? Like, you take the extra mile because you're married. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be with this person for rich, for poor, for worse, for bad. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you're married, and you have mistakes in your marriage, because nobody is perfect. You have mistakes in your marriage. You go the extra mile for that marriage because you're married. Nevaeh is not. Like, he has not put a ring on your finger. He has not gave you, he has not said, let's get married. None of that bullshit. He just knocked you up. And to be honest, I feel like Nevaeh planned that pregnancy and he did not plan that shit, because it was a clip to where she was like, oh, we're both trying to have this baby. He like, both? I don't know who told you that. And I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. You know, like, these women put themselves in those type of predicaments. She has a baby, Goofy. Blueface hates his mom. That's why he treat women the way he do. No, for real, I agree with that shit. He sees his mama in the bed. He literally was on stream yesterday and basically was telling everybody that Nevaeh is not his girlfriend no more. Nevaeh is not his girlfriend no more. That's just his baby mama now, because he claiming that Nevaeh is not doing what she's supposed to do as a girlfriend. So he just added her to the baby mama list. He ran away. He ran her away because she wanted to be number 3. That's ridiculous, to be honest. Thank you, Cassie, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to my girl, Cassie. He really a soft, insecure man. No, for real, like, I don't know, like he just blew it all up out of proportion. And I get Nevaeh. You know, I get why she asked him that to an extent, because I'm a female too. So you gotta put yourself in her shoes. She feel like she's not worthy of nobody. The way how he talks to her, she will never get another man. This, and that, yada, yada, the third. So somebody hit her up to do a collab. And I think that probably made her feel good. Like, damn, even though I'm getting treated like this, even though Blueface is telling me this, our shit is public, it's still somebody that wants to collab. In her head, she probably like, damn, let me just run it by him to see if he'll get jealous or to see if he'll give me any type of emotion. I feel like Nevaeh got what she wanted out of that. That's just my opinion. Soft, emotional crib. So she had no kids and he has kids. No, Nevaeh already had a kid, which is superior. Now she had a baby by Blueface, not even a week ago. If it is a week yet, probably is. I don't know. I keep saying not even a week ago. The time goes by fast as hell when you have a baby. So it's probably already been a week. But she had his baby. And he has 2 other kids. I don't know. I can't say 3 because we don't. Chrisean Jr. is not his. I'm going to just say that like that. So I would say he has 2 kids. And one on the way, Rilla, until she has her baby, and then they get a DNA test for her baby, because you know it's coming. So he has 2 kids and a possible, I would say. Well, 3 kids and a possible, because Nevaeh's kid, which we don't even know if that DNA test came back or not, which I think it is Blueface. A lot of people think it's Whack 100 kid. A lot of people think it's Nova's kid. We can erase Taboo out the picture, but I don't know. But people were saying that that baby looks way darker than Blueface and Nevaeh. So, with that being said, we're still waiting for this DNA test. I didn't forget about Rilla, y'all. It's just, shit, he forgot about her ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we keeping up. We trying to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said Rilla is the possible. That's his possible baby, because we don't know yet. We can't trust these girls, y'all. We don't know if it's his baby or not. We cannot trust these people at this point. So I'm going to say a possible. I'm going to say that. Hey, what's going on? So the question is, would you let... Hell no. Is you cool? Hell no. Listen, you guys, I'm married. I will not let anybody do that. Anybody. I'm married. I'm a married woman. I've been married for a very long time. Very long time. Damn, she is definitely a busybody. Giving her loving just anybody. But it is smash or pass, though. And then did you see that little stupid ass smash and pass shit that Jason Lee was doing or whatever with Chrisean, and how little baby came up and she started blushing and acting like she ain't want to say if she was smash or pass. And this dumbass shit with this married or pass. Like, Chrisean, the act. Give the act up, babe. Give the act up. Please give the act up, babe. Like, seriously. We know for a fact that you had something to do with little baby. Keep it moving. You should have just kept... She was lying the whole goddamn interview. That shit was pissing me off. Pissing me off. They are trifling. I have never seen more people invested in other people's lives. Hey, listen. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can exit the live. Simple as that. You don't have to watch me. All right? We're having a discussion about what we're having a discussion with. If you don't want to watch me, bye-bye. Okay? Like, seriously, I'm not... And then y'all keep talking about what y'all like and what y'all don't like. I'm not here to impress y'all. I don't care if you like my lip ring. I don't care if you like my bang. I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk. That's it. Blueface probably know how to handle. I'm about to start getting rid of some of yous in the chat. Okay, listen, it was not worth it. It was not worth watching that shit at all. When I tell you it was the boringest interview I've ever watched, I it's just so boring to me. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, the dude was not asking none of the right questions. And then when he proceeds to ask her about the Chrisean Jr., he's beating around the goddamn bush. You know what I'm saying? And then she barely even said 2 things about her son. Oh, yeah, it's good. You know, I'm growing. Like, what? Yeah, she did say that. She did say that. And then she talk about, oh, he's going to therapy. Chrisean, you literally post everything. Why have we not seen one video of Chrisean Jr. doing therapy? How come we have not seen that? Why have we not seen it? This girl posts everything. I mean, everything. But we can't see Junior getting therapy? He doesn't need an evaluation. This dude this baby clearly has problems. Wait, hold on. I think my daughter taught me how to do it. Hold on. Manage black words. Okay, I just made you mod. Because my daughter, she the one that taught me how to do that shit. So, I did it. Yeah. No, your bangs are fire. Makes you look Latina. I am. I'm Puerto Rican and Jamaican. That's what I am. Drinking a bottle at 3 is clear as day. He does not eat solids. We have her trying to feed him them, and he wouldn't, and Blue tried to. I seen the shit. I seen where Blue tried to give him his the baby food, and I was like, damn, baby food, like what the hell? Hey, what's going on? What's up? Now I'm invested, LOL. It's like a lot. I seen Blueface feeding the baby food. Okay? I seen them feeding the baby food, and I was like, baby food? Like, come on, man. That boy need mashed potatoes. He needs some chicken. He 3 years old. At 3 years old, kids be chowing down. For sure. Want him to get some help. That's what I'm trying to say. And then she gonna lie, y'all. She literally lied and said, my son doesn't have no diagnosis. Like, he don't got nothing. Like, he just regular. He just gonna, what did she say? She's like, he's gonna do better in time. Like, da-da-da-da-da. I was like, is she serious? Like, this boy's medical records literally got leaked. I don't know if it was fake or not. Don't hold me. But it got leaked. The boy cannot even talk. The boy cannot walk. The boy can't even crawl. I just feel really sorry for the boy. My son was fucking up whole burritos. I'm trying to tell you, man, what? My daughter, whole pizzas, all that shit. Like, not a whole box of pizza, but a whole slice of pizza. Like, you know what I'm saying? Eating on her own. Drinking on her own. Like, Chrisean just did not do a good job. And if y'all noticed that when he was littler, you could tell that if she would have got him help then, he would be a little bit more advanced than he is now. The fact that she let his diagnosis sit like that and over time gets worse, that's messed up to me. Like, seriously. They're monsters. I agree with that. Exactly. They were talking about how Junior is still in the stroller. He needs to have a wheelchair at this point. Or he just needs to try to get like a walker. You know, something where he can move his legs. Do you understand? Like, seriously. Thank you, Jeremy, so much. Thank you. I finally got it. Thank you. He about to handle all my people. He about to handle my shit now. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. I feel sorry for the little boy. Exactly, Cassie. I feel sorry for the little boy too. She drank her whole pregnancy. Girl, she lied. Who is this? I don't know if you're a girl or a boy. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gift me up, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everyone in here. His legs won't move right until his feet are corrected. 100% agree. I feel like he does have club feet. I feel like she be forcing him. She be grabbing up his little ankles like this and standing him up like firmly. And I feel like she be forcing him. And I feel like that is hurting him. 100%. I mean 100%. Thank you. 100. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. People just need to mind their business and leave that girl alone. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hate her, don't give her attention. I do not hate Chrisean. I don't hate her at all. Nobody is judging nobody here. We do not have no problems with that girl. We're just voicing our opinion. Not, I hate when people say mind your business. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, and then Chrisean has the nerve to go and say, oh, we're literally under a microscope. Everybody goes through the same thing that we go through. They just doesn't pay attention to them because they're not famous. Da 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 da. And Jason Lee has to go on to say, girl, I'm famous and you don't see me everywhere. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's famous as hell. I mean, way more famous than Chrisean. And we trying to figure out what they got going on because we don't see shit that they got going on. I mean, shit. They don't see nothing that we got going on. I mean, we don't see nothing that they got going on. Excuse me. And we be trying to figure out what they got going on, but we can't fucking find it. That's what Chrisean is. Period. I don't care how anybody feels about judgment or whatever the case may be. I'm not judging her because I'm not mad at her. Now, if I was mad at her and, oh, just hate rage for Chrisean, now that's a different thing. But, baby, listen, we just having a conversation. I don't hate Chrisean. I think Chrisean is a very pretty woman that made very bad decisions, and people need to talk about that. Simple as that. Does anyone think about Blueface? I don't think about Blueface. I feel like Blueface is the biggest clown in his circus. That's my opinion. I feel like Blueface is the biggest clown in his circus, to be honest, because without them girls, he ain't nothing. So he got to be going around to recruit these females. But listen, he goes for the low, bright, vibrational women. The women that don't love themselves. The women that don't know their worth. The women that need him. Women that don't have a home, a place to go. Because if you notice, Ronnie said that Chrisean came to California to get on Blue Girls Club because she did not have nowhere to go. Ronnie said that. And she later confirmed that as well. But now look at Nevaeh. Don't you see the resemblance? He gets with Chrisean. He be with Chrisean. She ends up getting pregnant. Ronnie comes out saying that's his baby. Okay, he's done all of a sudden. Him and Chrisean is not together no more. Then he gets with Nevaeh. He's with Nevaeh. He gets Nevaeh pregnant. All of a sudden, Nova, Taboo, whatever the name is, they all coming out and basically saying that's their baby. It's like there's a pattern with him. And I wonder if the next woman that he's going to find is going to be the same way. It is a pattern with him. He selects his women off of need. He selects the women that need him. Do you understand? He doesn't go for the women that don't need him. Like the stunner girls and shit, like he's dying for a stunner girl. He's dying for a stunner girl, but stunner girl got her own shit. Stunner girl don't got time to be a part of the circus bullshit that Blueface wants her to be. Stunner girl is out. Okay? But, yeah. Like, Come on now. I just feel like he goes for the low vibrational females that need help, that don't have a place to stay, do anything for money type of way. He's looking for females that's like his mama. That's just my opinion. Exactly. He'll never keep a woman around that demands respect at all. At all. He wants to treat these women like trash. He wants to talk to them like shit. It just boosts up his ego. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like he likes to incriminate himself too, because him and Nevaeh they were eating somewhere, and I guess he asked Nevaeh if she ever ate, butt. And Nevaeh was like, yeah, I ate it before. And then he's like, ugh. And she's like, don't let me say the rest. That right there told me it all. And then Chrisean already goes to say that she didn't ate that up too. So it's just like, I just feel like Blueface is very DL. That's my opinion on him. I know a lot of people in here like, oh my gosh, no, I do not hate these people. I don't even know these people. But I just feel like he is DL. That's my opinion. Like, I can have an opinion. The boy is DL. If you needed help, would you be mad? What do you mean by that? If you needed help, would you be mad? I don't understand that. Yeah, I mean, nobody said, like I said, nobody said that. You know what I'm saying? This is our off conversation, because who knows if Nevaeh will ever see this live stream. Do you understand? Or who knows if Nevaeh will ever see all of the other lives. Who knows? Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. Listen, the way how I was raised, my father taught me not to depend on no man. My father taught me how to try to look for my oil, how to change my tire, how to fill my tire up, taught me how to make sure my car not overheating, and if my car was overheating, he taught me what to do, where to antifreeze, everything my dad taught me how to do when it comes on to a man doing it. I can paint, I can cook, I could clean, I could do hair, I could do lashes. It's like so many things that I can do that I got taught to not depend on a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I got taught to not depend on a man. So, with that being said, I don't know. I can't really relate to that. Because the way how I was raised, my parents are still married to this day. Over 30 something years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was raised in that type of environment to never let no man treat me no type of way, to never depend on a man. If I need gas, if I need air, if I need something, I could get that shit on my own. I'm not depending on a man. Taught me how to go to work. Everything that I can do to have my own shit. I'm never depending on a man. I'm just gonna sit there and wait for him to come home. Nah, me, I'm gonna go get up and go do it. If it's a nail on a wall, I'm gonna take that bitch out. If I gotta screw in something, I'm gonna do it. If I gotta put in cement on the ground, I will do that. I know how to do all of that. Cement, paint, you name it. Because my father taught me how to do these things. And then you got Nevaeh's father calling her ass, acting like he's just such a good ass fucking father, excuse my French, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was a good father, you would have taught Nevaeh that she doesn't need a man. Do you understand? Let me see something. My father taught me the same, so I don't need a man to do. I can't fix. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, babe. Wow, same thing like me. Like, my dad taught me everything that I need to know, the basics. Wash my clothes. Anything I can do. I don't need to depend on. I don't need to. I just don't need to. And you got this dude here calling up Nevaeh, send my daughter home. What? You should have taught your daughter better than that. You should have taught you should have taught your daughter better than that. You should have taught your daughter better than that shit. My dad is a mechanic. My dad builds houses. My dad, every motherfucker, anything that you could think of, my father knows how to do this shit. Plumbing, electrical, drywall, cement work, basement work, foundation, everything that you could think about. I was watching my father do all of that shit. So I have knowledge to do these things to where I don't have to depend on somebody. If I get furniture in the mail right now, a bed, any motherfucker, excuse my French, I gotta stop cussing. I'm gonna have to block up my mouth. But anything my father taught me to do. Anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Nevaeh, yeah, so I mean, shit, that's why I said you gotta want to pay attention, because I know there's a lot of fathers that be trying to teach their daughter shit, and their daughter be like, yeah, okay, whatever, I got better things to do. But my advice is, I feel like you should just try to learn how to do things on your own. Stop being so dependent, is what I'm trying to say. Simple. Why do you get married then? I got married for companionship. I didn't get married for a man to, oh my God, no, I got married for a companionship, to be with my man, to enjoy my man. Like I said, he chooses to do what he got to do for me. Yes, he does. He does what he has to do. But if my husband was to leave out today, I would not be like a sitting duck like some of these other women would be. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Period. Exactly. You are definitely correct. Alright, you about to get blocked off my shit, bitch. I'm not even about to play. I'm tired of these people playing with me. Seriously. 15 years. Married 3 years. Congratulations. I've been with my husband for 10 years and I've been married to him for 5 years. So yeah. Jason, get lost. That's why I got him up out of here real bad, because I don't have time to be arguing with nobody in this chat tonight. If I don't like what you're saying, I'm getting you off. You're not about to come and stir up my head and all this extra shit. I'm not with that. Opinions are like assholes. Every day has one, and you are an A1 asshole. Congrats. Yellow Bird, get the hell off of my shit. Seriously. Get off of my shit. Anyway. Cheating on him. Not at all. Not at all, baby. Not under my belt. Not under my belt. Like I said, you're on my live. You're not about to sit up here and come on this live and say any dumb shit. That's not how that works. This is not how that works. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you will go very fast. I don't play games with nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, back to what I was saying. Like I was saying, Nevaeh is going to stay there because guess what? Nevaeh never had a teacher, a real man, to tell her this is what shit looks like and this is what needs to be done. You don't need to be dealing with a man like that. Simple as that. Her father failed her, so this is the repercussions of a person that got failed. That's just my opinion. Okay, subscribe to me. I'll go check out your music. If that's what you're saying. I'll go check out your music for sure. Whose baby daddy has full custody? Chrisean is an abomination, period. The whole circus is a mess. No, for real. I'm not even gonna lie. But that's my answers to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if she had the right people that were guiding her through her life, she probably would have never ended up like that. As far as her mother, something is up with that mother. Something is up with that mother. And I don't feel like her mother taught her anything good neither. That's just my opinion. I sub, thank you. All right, what? Okay, let me. You said, where's your single at? Where's your single? Because you subscribe to me, I got you. Where's your single? Is it on YouTube? Let's see. Let me look up your name. Is this you? Let me know. No, I'm not mixed with Mexican. Let me turn it down so I don't get copyright. You better have sub to me too. I believe you though. Good afternoon. Well, it's nighttime for me. I'm gonna check it out once I get off of live because I don't want the music to be in my my live. It's 3 minutes. I'll check it out or whatever once I'm done because I just don't want the music, you know, to copyright me. YouTube don't play like that. What's up with it? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, so let me ask y'all, my people that's in the chat. Do y'all know who Dalton and Sacco is? Just a question. If y'all know who them people is, let me know. Let me know. Yes, I watched them. Do you know anything about them? Like, because like I was trying to figure out who these people are, but I chimed in a little bit too late. And I'm not sure. What I've been hearing from different people is like they're doing it for, basically they're doing it for likes and views of them faking their divorce. I really got to get into it for real. So, ask back the question. What question? I watched them. I follow them. Do you follow them on Facebook? Because I'm trying to figure out where to find these people from. I looked on TikTok. I don't see too much on YouTube. So I don't know where these people are. I don't know where everybody's seeing these people. I don't know where these people is. This divorce came out of nowhere. I didn't see it coming. They seem great. It's weird because they won't get into it ever since the announcement. That's what I'm trying to say. We're talking about Dalton and Sacco or whatever, because we trying to figure out what's really going on. I know that Energy Goddess was doing something like that. I'm not sure on which one of her channels. Thank you so much for the treat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so I was just trying to figure out what is up with these people. I don't think it's fake. I think Sacco realized she didn't want to be in that relationship anymore, and he's trying to humiliate her. Yeah, I saw them on Facebook. Okay, yeah. Because like I was trying to figure out, like, where do I see these people from? Like, where do I see these people? How much? How much for what? How much? You could send some coins to the chat. Send me a gift. Send me some coins on the chat. That's how much. Nevaeh's situation is to deal with it or not be a part of it. It's blue way or the highway. Jesus. Oh, they be on YouTube. Because when I looked up their channel, they don't have nothing on YouTube like that. Yeah, you're right, Cassie. Basically, I guess he claimed that he filed for the divorce first. If there is even a divorce, because there was a lot of people showing different clips of Dalton doing his little skits or whatever in the front of the house, and then you got Sacco doing her skit on the side of the damn house. Talk about, oh, y'all wanted to know where's Sacco, I'm right here. If y'all didn't see that one, somebody then circled the damn house, and they talk about these people is fooling us. These people are literally doing content in the same goddamn home. Sacco ain't went nowhere. Ain't went nowhere. He found her with his friend, and then the bodyguard. I feel like they definitely got the bodyguard in on this for real, because they was talking about how Dalton went to jail. I don't know if y'all seen that. Allegedly went to jail because Sacco came with the bodyguard and came to get her things, and I guess him and the bodyguard ended up arguing or fighting or having an altercation or whatever the case may be. So his words, not mine. What's his words? I didn't even see your comment, babe. It always pops up as Dalton ain't worried in my videos, but Sacco left him at the end of July. That's what she claimed. I have a feeling he's one of those low-key abusive type behind the scenes. He looks very strange to me. And then some of their videos, it's like, it's given to me, because don't get me wrong, I only see a little bit of clips. I don't see the whole video. But the way how they like come out is as if she needs him. The clothes that she be wearing, like, don't get me wrong, sometimes her hair be done, sometimes her hair look good, but like when I first started seeing them, which I really didn't even pay attention to them like that, you'll see her with like a baggy shirt, you know, her hair is in a ponytail, and then he come up there thinking that he looking macho with all of these tattoos. Disgusting to me. I just felt like he was trying to make it seem like she was less than him, if y'all get what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say it all out like that, but if y'all get what I'm trying to say, that's what it was giving, as if he trying to make it look like he better than Sacco. You know what I'm saying? So, you agree too, yeah. That's what I was really seeing, because I'm like, and then when I looked at her, I'm like, is this girl from Africa? She looked like she from Africa, but then again, she looked like she from the United States. I was kind of confused, and then she came out and said that she is from South Africa, and I was like, boom, that is why. It's just like all of these women that come from Africa and they try to find a guy in the United States, they all get used up like that. They all get used up. I'm trying to, it looks so disgusting to me. The face looks disgusting. The glasses looks disgusting. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Because a lot of people like, damn, I'm glad Sacco didn't left his ass, because they don't even look right together. To me, I feel like they do look alright together. But now I get why they were playing that poverty role. Like if she's just from poverty, or like if he's better off than her because she's from South Africa, and people like to portray the Africans as poor or as they don't have anything, not knowing that some African people are rich as hell. They richer than me and you, and some of them places in Africa are better than the United States. And that's what these American people fail to realize. So when they see a poor little African girl with this white guy, they want to give them hella donations because they feel so sorry for her. You know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, that type of way. Or did the men get used for a green card? I'm not sure about that situation, because at first I thought that. But then when I did a little bit of more backstory, they claim to say that she came from South Africa to the United States when she was 11, and she came to Cleveland, Ohio, particularly. So I'm not sure if the green card is a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. Because at first I thought the same thing. I said, Africa? America? White man? I'm like, okay. She doing it for the green card. Like AK. Cassie know who AK is, like AK. How she used bulls to get the green card. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was given at first. I'm like, oh, hold on, you know? But to me, it feels like he using her as clicks. Because since they like, oh, this African girl, she doesn't have anything. She's with this white guy. Da-da-da-da-da. Let me give her some money. Let me give her some donations, because the American people, they rather give Africans all their money, and then you have regular American YouTubers, and, you know, we could barely get anything. You know, the people that really need it, but these African content creators, they're smarter than us, because they didn't broke the damn algorithm, and they're getting paid a lot of money on top of the donations that everybody is giving them. While we over here struggling to get views, they're packed with the damn views. You know why? Because it's Africa. And everybody has this opinion on Africa, and how everybody feels like African people need help, and this and this and that. That's what I feel. Somebody, wait, hold on. My bad. Yeah, she came when she was 11. She is an American citizen before she met him. Okay. And then she recently said on her video, the divorce announcement was a prank. Girl, like what? I was looking into that video, and a lot of people said that that was an old video. Supposedly, they already came up with this stunt before. And I don't know if it gave them a lot of views, or if it didn't give them the right amount of views that they wanted. So they came out like if it was like a fake stunt, fake prank type of shit. But I heard that that was before. That was previous. That was the previous time when they did the little stunt before. Cute hair, thank you. And we are sending TBA people back right now. Crazy. If her family was on temporary status, she would need to marry to become a legal citizen. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that aspect, because like I said, I have not really did my research on Sacco and Dalton. But I do know that Cassie is so funny, because she's talking about, I cannot stand his voice. Me neither. When I heard the voice, the glasses and the tattoos and this, I was thrown off. I mean, I was so thrown off, you know, you would have thought that somebody flung me into the bushes. I promise you. I was so off when I heard the voice, and when I seen the beard and the goddamn glasses and the shit. I was just like, what am I looking at right now? What am I looking at? Pranks are borderline for liars. I don't care. I was confused when I seen these couple, no lie, but now I get it. Now I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make their subscribers feel bad for Sacco, because she is from South Africa. And then again, people were saying that his mother is very sick, okay, and you know, they were saying that she has cancer. And one thing that I have to say is, my condolences to her as far as the cancer. That is no joke. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that she can recover. But other people were saying that they're just doing this stunt to get his mother the treatment that she needs. I just feel like if you have a big fan base like that, you shouldn't have to lie to your people. You should let your people know, like, hey, my mama is sick. Please, like, send donations. We need anything that we can get. Anything that we can get. But, you know, just please help us at this time in our need. You know what I'm saying? But don't go and do a fake stunt, acting like you're divorced, acting like she's screwing off the security guard that you didn't paid for to protect this woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of curious about these people. I am. I love their content. But she said you don't know what happens behind closed doors. And we don't know what happens behind closed doors. Just like Chrisean goes to say that Blueface is a totally different person off camera. And I can agree with that. I knows a couple people that love to act. And then when they're behind closed doors, they love you so much. They're rubbing your feet. They're doing this. They're doing that. I know a lot of actors like that. I know a lot of actors like that. No, I'm Puerto Rican and Jamaican. A lot of people be saying that. No, I'm nothing but Puerto Rican and Jamaican. Nothing but Puerto Rican and Jamaican. That's it. Whoa, in 5 days and can pay his mom's treatment. What's up, y'all? What's up? But yeah, though, I was just kind of curious about this Dalton and Sacco situation. I'm gonna really look into it a little bit more, and come out with videos on that, because right now I'm kind of fed up with the circus and Blueface and his clowns that he have. I'm kind of fed up with them, so I want to branch off and find another couple or something else, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of Blueface and his shenanigans, and Chrisean and Jaden and Rilla and India. Oh, it's so much. It's so many of them. Jesus Christ. Nah, for real. Yeah, they want to live good but use people. I agree. Yep, they want to use people. I agree. Thank you so much for all the people that's giving me compliments. Thank you. It is. Like, they have too much shit going on, and it's too much, but it's not enough. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's too much, but it's not enough. So, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just getting tiring at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, what happened? So many. That's why it really seems he's DL, because why do you need that many women at once? Thank you so much, Sunny Girl. Thank you. I literally said the same thing. I said, yo, this man is not going to be satisfied until he finds another woman. Hey, what's wrong, Debo? But he is not going to be satisfied. Sorry, not woman. He is not going to be satisfied until he finds another man. Simple as that. Like, there's no other woman that can fulfill his need. He didn't already felt what he felt, and that's it. Nothing to it. Oh my God. Y'all, my husband is literally in the chat, okay? Devo is so funny. My husband is in the chat, y'all. I'm clearly married. I said that shit multiple times, okay? Yeah. Yeah, what about interview with Jason Lee? Very suspicious. I agree with that. The interview was no purpose of the interview. No purpose. Like, he didn't ask no good questions. She beat around the bush the whole interview, sipping that dumbass cup of water with the straw to the point where there was no more water in the goddamn cup. Like, what are we really doing here, Chrisean? Why are you on this interview? Why are you on this interview? Is what I'm saying. Why? No purpose. No purpose for the interview. It was a waste of our time. I just feel like Chrisean needed a little bit of buzz, because since she not getting no buzz like that, and she like, shit, let me call Jason Lee. He could make up some fake ass shit, and then I could come up on here and say what I gotta say. That's it. That's it. Nah. Don't come up in here and say no weird shit. I think she was trying to promote. I think she was trying to promote her fight too. Because since she got this fight going on or whatever, that's what I think it was. She was just too calm and not saying nothing. I don't know who she's fighting. I don't know. I have no idea. Are you guys rooting for her to win that fight? Or what do y'all feel about that? Oh, so y'all don't think she has an opponent? Big legs. You guys, what do y'all feel about the Big Legs situation, though? Like, what do y'all feel about the Big Legs situation, how Chrisean wants to fight Big Legs? So y'all think that it's Big Legs who she's going to be fighting for? I mean, fighting with. Definitely rooting for her. Okay. That's to you. He ain't asked to proper question. He did not. He ain't asked the questions you wanted him to ask. That's all. No, he just didn't ask the goddamn proper questions. We all know what that is. He did not ask the right questions. And did not. She literally texted yes, Ronnie to meet in mall, to then publicly reject him because she used helpers, unalivers, to follow him to and get his routine. Case closed. She a dog. I'm rooting for her when she's about her business. She looks stupid every time she goes back to Blueface. I agree with that. No, she does not have an opponent yet. So basically, she just training and don't know who she fighting. I'm confused. Jason did not want to catch them in holy hands. No, that's probably what it was. Because she like, you could tell she was on edge. She was ready. Don't you better not ask me nothing. Oh my God. Blue brings out the worst in her. I promise he brings out the worst in all of these women. All of these women. All of them. We all confused. You love what God hates. Sometimes only no. What the hell is going on at this point? God don't hate anybody. Let's just get that shit straight. All right? Let's just get that shit straight. Because I don't know what's going on. It's a lot of people in this chat. I'm confused on what's going on. What does Sunny Girl say? Because I am so confused. It doesn't even make any sense. Baby, don't address me personally. This ain't my life, baby. Wait, I am so confused. Very confused on what Sunny Girl said. So why you feel like that? I'm confused, y'all. Again. I was talking about supporting Chrisean when she's about her business. That's all. Wow. Like I said, wait, hold on. Sunny Girl, you stated you cheer for the baby disabler when she's focused on herself only. I don't think she personally said that like that. I just think that she meant like when she's not with Blueface and she's doing something good and not bad. I feel like that's probably what she meant by she's rooting for her. I don't think it had nothing to do with her baby, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. All I know is that's what I got from what she said. I didn't take it any other way. It's about going to bed, have work very early in the morning. Okay, all right, Cassie. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure when you come. I will talk to you tomorrow or whenever we get a chance to talk again. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you so much. I agree with the Sunny Girl said because I said I watch Chrisean's boxing matches, but I don't like her when she's with Blue. She's different without him, and I definitely agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? When she's doing good things, we don't have nothing to say about her. It's when she comes and she starts messing up and doing dumb shit, that's when everybody has something to say. You know, we're not just saying anything just to say it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can agree with the Sunny girl when she is on her business and she's not doing nothing stupid. We're rooting for her. Shit. Simple. Baby Disabler can do good deeds all day. She is a fake prophet. I agree with you on that. That's why I said everybody has their own opinion. Nobody is wrong. You feel that way. Sunny girl feels this way. I may feel another way. Another person may feel this way. People have their own opinions. People have their own opinions. People could feel the way how they want to feel. If she feels like she wants to root for Chrisean when Chrisean is doing what she's supposed to do, let her root for her. You understand what I'm saying? If you feel like Chrisean is a baby disabler, and I agree with that, that's our opinion, and shit, that's just what it is. Simple. She's not a prophet, never claimed to be one, so please stop saying that. Girl, do you know them personally, or you just on here lie on every... What? Yeah, delete it, because I don't even know what they're talking about. Seriously. What do you mean about his chat? What do you mean? Exactly. People have their own opinion. You may not like how I feel. I may not like how you feel. Simple. Who is mean? They are mean. Who is mean? The people in the chat? Of what a prophet is. Okay, exactly. When you say reading his chat, like what you mean? Like just read, like how I'm reading my chat? Like what you mean? This is not a religion stuff. All she said was that Chrisean be faking. And I agree with her. Chrisean do be faking. You know what I'm saying? You so holy and shit like that, but you're not showing it. Simple. Goddamn. But yeah, like I was saying or whatever, I can agree with a lot of people in this chat or whatever. We can agree to disagree all we want to all day, yada 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 yada. But like I said, as far as the Jason Lee show, big disappointment. I mean, big disappointment. When she was with Blue and drinking like crazy and drinking, she acts crazy when she's with him. That's what I'm trying to say. Like how she's so godly and shit, but you were just with him and y'all looked at like y'all was flying. Literally, they looked at like they were flying like a kite. Actually, she looked at like she was flying for sure. Who was reading? So you said Nevaeh was reading the chat with her friend, and Nevaeh and her friend was dogging the people in the chat, basically. A kite. When I tell you they was flying like a kite, yeah. And I wouldn't say they, I would say Chrisean. She was flying. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, Nevaeh, girl, we was just talking about this shit yesterday. Nevaeh, get it together with these goddamn clothes that you wear in your damn hair, please. Like, it's bothering me. Like, seriously. The hair, the clothes, like, babe, fix it. Do something. But we need you to fix it. Who was about to go to prison? Chrisean? No, for real. I mean, I agree with you. She probably did not mean to harm. I don't know. I don't know, because it's like when you get pregnant, a lot of women go through it. It's like, I don't want this baby. I don't want to have nothing to do with this baby. But then it's like when you have the baby and you be like, damn, like this is my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I did all of that shit and this is my baby. Like, some people don't realize what they have until they have it or until they lose it. So I just think that was like that, because Chrisean, that was her first child. So of course she's having all type of feelings and emotions, because the dude doesn't even want to have the kid with her, to be honest. So she was just going off of Blueface's emotions, because at first she really, really, really wanted that baby, because she's like, oh, I'm pregnant, y'all, I'm not getting an abortion, I'm keeping this one. And then when Blueface started talking his shit, that's when she was like, damn, do I even want this baby anymore? Like, am I making a mistake? So she like, fuck it, let me continue on with life, because I don't know if I really want this baby or not. But when she had the baby, she probably like, damn, like, this is my baby. Like, I can see that. She probably like, damn, this is my baby. Like, I fucked up. I messed up. Like, big time messed up. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like I said, Chrisean is a person, just like me and you, that has feelings and everything. I know that she feels some type of way about how her baby came out. She was just going off of Blueface's emotions. She really wanted that baby at first, y'all. She really wanted that baby at first. But then, when he started talking about shit ain't adding up, yada, 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 she like, fuck it. I gotta stop cussing. She like, screw it. He doesn't want to have a baby with me. I don't want this baby. This is my first baby. Like, what I'm gonna do? So, not knowing that she go to the hospital, she already 5 months pregnant. It's either you could take a risk and get an abortion and lose your life, or you can have the baby and pray that your baby comes out healthy. But unfortunately, that was not her situation. Because I know a lot of women that don't know that they're pregnant the whole pregnancy. They smoke, they drink, they party, they do whatever, and they still have a baby that comes out, without no disabilities, is what I'm trying to say. So I feel like Chrisean got her karma for that, because I feel like she was trying to trap Blueface, and by getting pregnant, she got pregnant. She really wanted this Blueface baby. Then allegations start coming up, because in her head, when she get pregnant, thank you for the gift. In her head, when she get pregnant, she probably like, damn, is it Ronnie's? Is it Blueface? Is it Ronnie's? Is it Blueface? So automatically, she's already fighting with herself between because she's not sure. And then what clarifies this shit, solidifies this, when Blueface comes out and be like, hold on, you conceived on this day, and on this day, I was here, you were there, shit ain't adding up. And that's when Chrisean said, whoa, hold on. This is not in my favor. This is not in my favor. So I don't even want the kid no more. Like, I don't even want the kid no more. And that's probably what she was thinking in her head. But when she had the baby, because mind you, her whole pregnancy, she was smoking and drinking. She wasn't feeling the motherly love that you have. Or as soon as you get pregnant, you feel some type of way. You don't want to do nothing to hurt the baby. She was not feeling that, because this is her first pregnancy. A lot of people, when they have their first baby, they don't feel the way how mother with a whole bunch of kids would feel. You understand? It's just, some people take time. Some people don't have that motherly instinct to automatically say, I'm pregnant, no more smoking, no more drinking, regardless if this man does not want this baby or not. I choose to keep this baby. This is my baby. I'm going to do what I need to do to protect my child. I feel like Blueface was a part of this whole situation too. While we're sitting over here and saying Chrisean is a baby disabler, we have to hold Blueface accountable, just as we're holding Chrisean. Because why? He was the one that was passing her the drinks, passing her the smokes, passing her this, passing her that, and didn't care not one bit to think like, damn, this girl might be pregnant with my baby. When she's pregnant, might be my baby. Let me make sure this baby's good, just in case This is my baby. But in his head, he didn't care about none of that shit. He probably thought like, hold on, I did my math. This is not my baby. This is Ronnie's baby. At this point, I don't give a damn if the little baby is living or breathing. Here's the smokes. Here's the drinks. Like, that's what was going on. And nobody can tell me otherwise. Literally, nobody could tell me otherwise. That is exactly what was going on. Exactly. I could give you the whole rundown because I remember when she came out. I remember when she went to the hospital and she found out that she was pregnant, and she was so excited about keeping the baby, and she's finally pregnant, and this one she's not going to abort, and this one yada 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 yada. So yeah, okay, let's ask this question. Who's going to be held accountable for little Junior's disabilities? Like I said before, I feel like Chrisean and Blueface needs to be held accountable for Junior's disabilities. Why? Because he was the main enforcer, giving her these drinks, giving her these smokes. Without Blueface, she was not doing that. This man still had her in the club. He had that girl on payroll. Do you understand? He was collecting money. And that's exactly why he kept telling Chrisean to get an abortion, because he did not want the money to stop coming in. He felt like once Chrisean had that baby, she ain't going to be able to do what she used to do before. She's not going to be able to go to bookings. She's not going to be able to travel. She's not going to be able to do no music. All of that, he was thinking about his career. That shit gonna fuck my career up because, excuse me, again, because I'm depending on Chrisean for my money. Because if I do my own thing, Wack is gonna have his hand out, stretched long as hell for parts of my money. Simple. So I feel like he used Chrisean, and that's just that. And Chrisean could not see that. Chrisean could not see that she was being used, and she's still being used to this day. Okay? That's just my opinion on it. That girl was so happy to have that damn baby, it didn't even make sense. But she wasn't thinking. Chrisean was very young and dumb. She was not thinking that, damn, this dude, this is not his first baby, his second baby. This is his third baby. So you know the dude been around the block. You know the dude been to a lot of appointments. Jaden been pregnant twice. He knows conception, this, and that, and the third. And Chrisean didn't expect that he knew all of that. She wasn't expecting that he was going to go to the appointment and ask, hey, exactly what day did she get pregnant? Exactly when was her last period? Da-da-da. Chrisean was not expecting to be asked those questions, or for him to ask the doctor that. You know what I'm saying? And right off of that appointment alone, when he found out the conception date and she had Marsh in the background sticking up for her, and he put Marsh in her place, Chrisean knew from that day forward that baby might not be his. And he knew from that day forward that baby might not be his. So he probably like, shit, that ain't my baby. F it. You know how some of these dudes are. These dudes don't care about females for real and their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not worried about that shit. Okay, that's one thing. I don't know, Kyle, whatever your name is, you could get the hell off of my shit. You don't know me from a box of rocks. Don't tell me what I need to go do and what I need to do and what I don't need to do. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can easily remove yourself off of my channel, or you can swipe up. You don't have to stay on, and you don't have to listen to what we're saying. Don't tell me what to do. All right, I'm already up here doing what I'm supposed to do. How about you go do what you're supposed to do? How about you go start your life and do what you want to do? Don't come up on here and tell me what I need to do and what I don't need to do. All right, if you don't like my content and you don't want to hear about these people and their drama, move along. Because there's a lot of my subscribers that want to hear about the shit. So please and thank you. Don't tell me what I need to do and yada yada. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm going to tell you that now. I ain't trying to hear it. Period. So yeah, thank you. Like get that one off of here. I hate when people try to come up here and tell me what I need to do and what I don't need to do and all of this extra ass shit. Exactly. Bye. If you don't like what I'm saying, goodbye. Like, you sound like a goofy blaming Blue. Chrisean is good. Ain't nobody blaming, and you sound like a damn goofy. Because at this point, it's like, what are we doing here? Like, do you want Blue or not? He needs to be held accountable. Simple as that. We can't just be sitting over here and blaming the girl and we're not blaming the dude. Because he's the one that was stuffing that shit down her throat. He was giving her, passing it to her every chance he get. Did you watch Zeus Network? Don't come up in here and start talking crazy shit. Because I'm not with that shit. I'm just simply not with it. It is both of their fault. Thank you. Both of their fault. It's not just her fault. It's his fault too. Team Blue said, I don't care. Y'all could be Team Blue. Y'all could be Team Chrisean, Team Neville, whatever. Somebody needs to be held accountable for that little boy. And that is Chrisean and Blueface. Nobody else. And I would definitely say, y'all gonna be so mad at me. But I would say it's mostly Blueface's fault. How about that? No, I haven't. Not yet, babe. I haven't did anything yet. I'm about to get off in a minute. But like I said, how about y'all getting mad at me for saying that? It's all his fault. You know why? Because Chrisean was moving off of his emotion. Don't you think for 1 second, if that man was happy about her getting pregnant, like as she was the first time, if y'all don't get, come on now, don't even do it. If he was so happy about this pregnancy, I feel like it would go a whole nother way. She would have been definitely taking care of herself. She would not be drinking. She would not be smoking. She would be eating healthy. She would be doing all of that shit if he was all in. But the thing about it is, he was not all in. So she was moving off of his emotions. Now that she has Junior, I believe that she loves Junior. But then again, she does not have no real people that's around her to tell her, hey, don't have your baby doing that. Hey, your baby needs this. Hey, your baby needs that. She don't have nobody around her to help her in that aspect. He did give it to her. He did. And women like that listen to everything their man says. So he gave it to her. She drunk it. Simple. Exactly. Exactly. And you're totally right. When women are loved properly, they do thrive. They thrive. And I feel like she was going off of his emotions. Simple as that. She wasn't going off of her own emotions. She knows she really wanted that baby, but he was making her not want the baby. If y'all get what I'm trying to say. A lot of women don't have their own backbone. And when they man tell them to do this or they man feel some type of way, they end up going with their man's feelings. That's how a lot of women are. Not just Chrisean. So I feel like she was going off of his emotions. Those were not her real emotions. And since she felt like shit, he doesn't want this baby, me neither. You know, that's just what gave to me. You know what I'm saying? So in all reality, I feel like he's the culprit. He is the culprit. Now that Junior is alive, okay, I don't feel like she is doing anything to better Junior's time. Is what I'm trying to say, is to better him, to improve. I don't feel like she's doing that. Now that he's alive. So let's stop talking about when the baby was in her stomach, and let's start talking about when now, like right now. Let's talk about right now. Now that he's here, let's talk about here. Because like I said, she was going off of his emotions. Chalk that shit up. That's over with. Now that Junior's here, he's 3 years old. He can't talk, he can't walk, he can't eat, he can't nothing. Now I can say, Chrisean, get it together, because you already made the mistake that you made. while the baby was in your stomach. Now that Junior is out, you could do something to help him improve his challenges that he's going through. And that's what we need to focus on. Like, you know, we're focusing on something that's irrelevant when we need to focus on the now that he's here in this world. What is Chrisean doing to make his life better? What is she doing to improve his life? Now that is the question that we all need to be asking. Now that right there, my friend, is what we need to be talking about. What is she doing in this minute to help her son? Absolutely nothing. And I am praying for Junior. I'm praying for Superior. I'm praying for all of, even Jovan and Pinkface. Because, excuse me, even though Jaden is doing what she's supposed to do, or whatever Jaden is doing, I don't know. But Jovan and Pinkface, they're going to see what their father is doing. They're going to see how their father aired out Jaden's video. All of these kids have a big surprise coming to them when they get older, because of the things that their father is doing. I wouldn't even really say Jaden. It's the things that their father is doing. So I do feel bad for Pinkface, and I do feel bad for Jovan, because he didn't even show up to the damn birthday. Like, it's that bad. Like, it's that sickening. So I don't know, y'all, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about that shit. If I made any sense here, or whatever the case may be is. But like I said, you know, people make mistakes. People do a lot of shameful things. But we're all human here. This is her first life. I guess she's trying it the best way she can. But I just feel like she does not have people around her that will tell her the truth. I feel like everybody's so scared of Chrisean. You know? What's up, y'all? Everybody's so scared of her that they scared to tell her that she's not doing what she's supposed to do for the son, or she's not doing what she's supposed to do. I feel like everybody's scared of her, so they laugh with her and they think that what she's doing is something good, you know, when it's not. And that's what it is. The people who she's around, they don't tell her nothing. They look at her, they see what she's doing with Junior. They talking behind her back for sure. Oh my God, this, da, 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 da. Look at how she be doing, da, 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 da. But they never coming to her and be like, hey, Chrisean, like, seriously, bro, this needs to happen, this needs to happen, this needs to happen. She don't have those type of people in her life. She had people in her life who lets her do whatever to the kid, put the kid in the car stroller, you know, take the kid everywhere 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, nobody's telling her what not to do. And that's the problem. Her brain is so small and defective that she reacts to people free speech with violence. Yeah, that's true too. You know, that is true too. People probably scared to tell her ass because she probably gonna want to get up and beat the shit out of them. Excuse my French. But I agree with you. I agree with you. People can't tell Chrisean nothing. You see how Jason Lee was acting like he was scared to ask her anything. He was scared to ask that girl any motherfucking thing. Excuse my French again. Jason Lee was scared to ask Chrisean them questions. So imagine the people who's really around her, because we don't see. And then every time her mama tries to say anything, she be shutting that mama up so fast. Y'all, she be shutting her mama up so fast. Can't nobody tell that girl shit. Can't nobody tell that girl shit. Charleston White. Yeah, Charleston White is something else. A lot of people think that she should go to prison. A lot of people think that she should. I know one thing, if she has something to do with Ronnie, she will be going to prison. And then she states to say that the investigators only came to talk to her to see if she can help find the murderer, but then in another sense that they already know who the murderer is, and I guess the murderer ended up being unalived or some crap like that. You know, the typical lie that she's lying to us with. We know this. No, for real, I definitely agree with that. People are scared to tell this girl, hey, this shit ain't right, what you're doing. Feed that goddamn baby. Stop giving that baby pureed food. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I just don't get it. If that baby's only eating pureed food, something is going on. If that 3-year-old can only eat that, something is going on. And she needs to get him checked out immediately. I don't know why she's playing. I don't even think that boy sees doctors, to be honest. That boy don't see doctors. He don't see doctors, y'all. That boy do not see no doctors. It can't. It is abnormal when people are trying to care for you and tell you, you know, what to do with your child, and you're acting like an ass and you're doing all of this extra shit when people are only caring about the child's well-being. I think that is very weird to me. I think that is very weird. She's torturing that boy. No wonder he's pushing her away. He needs feeding tube. A lot of people say that he needs a feeding tube because if he can't eat solid foods, then I wonder what she's giving him in that bottle. And I pray to God that it is not formula. Like, I pray that it is not formula. No, for real. When a lot of people are talking to you and a lot of people keep telling you the same thing over and over and over again, why don't you listen? Why don't you listen? Clearly, people are seeing what you're not seeing. And I don't want to hear about what not seeing because she see what the hell going on with that boy. She will go to jail for medical neglect. I thought she did say it was formula. Oh, my God. Oh, huh? You talk about baby formula? Like powder that you give for babies? That they stop at 1 year old? You talk about that? Because if that's the case, you just flew me all the way across the street at this point. I'm all the way across the street now. if that's formula that she's feeding that down. You guys, fling me in the bush at this point. Wow. Nothing else makes sense. No, formula is insane. What's up with it? What's going on? What's up? Anyway, y'all, I'm finna get up off of here or whatever. I'm gonna be back up here tomorrow. I do want to talk about we need Wendy Williams back because they not asking her the right questions. I'm trying to tell you, Wendy Williams so goddamn messy. Wendy would have got down to the nitty gritty. When I tell you Wendy would have got down to the nitty, Wendy don't play like that. But anyway, I am going to be back up here, and Sunny Girl, she should hire a caregiver. I agree with that 110%. He should have a nurse there with him 24/7. She got the money. She could pay for that shit. She got the money. She can. Your shirt is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Wendy. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Wendy would have boxed it with Chrisean because Chrisean would like her questions. No, she would not like her questions. And Wendy would not give a damn neither. Wendy would not care. Winter, I will be back up here tomorrow. I promise you I'll be back up here tomorrow. But tomorrow I want to talk about, we could talk about, you know, the circus again. But I definitely want to talk about Dalton and Sacco when I come back up here, y'all. My name is Isabel. Welcome to my channel. If you like what I said, join the team. I'm always up here. Yeah. Tomorrow, yes. I will be up here tomorrow. I don't know what time. I can't tell you a time. But I will be up here tomorrow. But if you subscribe to my channel and you hit the notification bell, then it'll notify you when I'm on live. That's if you want to. But if you do, then you'll see me again because it's going to notify you that I'm on live. Have a good night. Be safe. Okay, Dalton and Saco it is. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is. Until next time, Isabel. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for modding in the chat today. Thank you for everybody that came. Good night, y'all. Yes, it's my first time to your channel. Welcome. Go check out my channel. I just started doing reactions. Thank you for subbing. I used to do family stuff like that. So I have a whole bunch of videos. Y'all could go check me out and get to know me a little bit better than just reacting. But yeah, go check me out. Go check out my videos. I got a whole bunch of videos up there for y'all to just get to know who I am. And just get to know who I am a little bit. But anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for subbing. Thank you.